You used to be an athlete, you used to be in a peak shape, and you used to be able to perform at your best. Now, let's assume you are not in the same position now. You are now maybe pushing your career. Maybe you are running your business, and you need to make things happen. Maybe you have a family with kids and you need to look after them. So whatever that is, you are now busy with other obligations, but deep inside, you want to get back to that, or at least to similar shape. Perhaps you got now a little bit different goals, but you still want to be in good shape. You want to look good. You want to be strong relatively, and you want to be mobile, and you want to also be able to keep some of the athletic qualities which you used to have, so you can play sports with your kids and as well as sports with your friends. Besides your training, you also might thinking, I want to improve my lifestyle, my diet, my recovery, and maybe other areas which are slightly behind right now. In the past, you probably tried quite a few different things, but none of them really lasted. You might have went to a gym, start some program, but maybe it lasted for 3-4 weeks and then it slightly kind of deteriorated. Or you might have even started with a friend, but it didn't last, and again you stopped maybe coming, or something happened in your work and completely disrupted your momentum. And maybe you actually procrastinate because deep down you think it's going to take you too long, it's going to take too much of your energy and too much effort to actually get to that shape. So you rather almost don't do anything, or you really struggle how to come back. You also probably think, I haven't got these qualities or these attributes like time, effort, too much energy. You probably want to provide for your family and as well to be with your kids and with your family. But there is a solution. And I get it. I completely understand it, because I also struggled. I also had to juggle so many different areas like family, work, my own training, well-being, and so on. So I completely understand where you come from. And most of my clients who I have been training over the 2 decades are struggling with a similar thing. The good news is that over the years, I found and refined a solution to this problem for myself and for my clients. It's called the Ex-Athlete Essentials, and the main ingredient lies in using the minimum effective dose method. I've been able to use this method to many areas which I want to keep in the best shape possible. So whether it would be my strength, whether it would be my mobility training, whether it would be stretching, or it would be actually recovery methods, or it would be even mental well-being. For all these areas which I want to keep in a good form, good shape, I've been using very successfully this minimum effective dose. Um, what it basically means that we try to make sure that we have the minimum amount of time spent in these areas that's still getting great results. The only caveat is there that we're trying to make it consistent. So you rather turn up, let's say 4 times a week, rather than twice a week for 2-hour session. You go 4 times a week for 40-minute session. So in those 40 minutes, you will be able to tap into stretching and mobility, strength training, basically working on your strength and shape, as well as kind of tapping onto recovery method. Perhaps you can go to sauna, you can have a cold shower afterwards. So this will be very, very short and very effective training sessions. The only caveat is, as I said before, you will do it regularly, you will do it consistently. And over time, this really beautifully accumulates into a great result.